And while we are seeing unity outside of the Capitol, inside, it's a different story. Tensions even higher than normal. At one point today, disagreements turning into allegations of shoving among lawmakers, and even one senator challenging a witness to a fight. Let's bring in correspondent Joe Khalil, who is live for us on Capitol Hill. All right, Joe, what is going on there?
Look, it's an insane day here on Capitol Hill, Nichole. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. And you can say that about a lot of days, but this is especially insane. And it's clearly not a normal one when you've got a potential fist fight about to break out in the middle of a Senate hearing. That is exactly what happened. So I'm going to set this up for you here. You've got Senator Markwayne Mullin, Republican from Oklahoma, who, by the way, just happens to have been an MMA cage fighter in his previous life. He was questioning Sean O'Brien, the president of the Teamsters. Now, these two, they have a history. They don't like each other. There were some heated exchanges between the two at previous hearings a couple of weeks ago. And apparently after that, O'Brien took to Twitter and said a number of things about Senator Mullin, and it ended with, according to Mullin, who read these tweets out loud, anytime, anywhere, something to that effect. So today they're seeing each other for the first time in person again, and Senator Mullin had a chance to respond, and this is how it played out.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every poll?
No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay. Sit down, please.
So pretty crazy stuff, right? You heard Bernie Sanders there trying to keep the peace. I don't know that, look, we've seen some tense exchanges before. Don't know that it's gotten that close to two people actually getting up and throwing down, literally in a Senate hearing in 120 years or something like that. So that was one thing. And then today, Congressman Tim Burchett, very familiar to our NewsNation audience today, said that former Speaker Kevin McCarthy actually walked by him and just sort of shoved him out of nowhere. And we just caught up with Congressman Burchett a few moments ago. Here's, in his own words, how he describes what happened.
You know, I was kind of not in shock, but just a little surprised. And I turned, and dadgummit, there was McCarthy standing right there as he was walking. And I said, I go, hey, Kevin. I said, what the heck are you doing? Or something like that. I don't know. And then
did he say anything back to you?
He just kind of looked at me with his, his usual little smirk or something. It seems like I can't really remember exactly. And then I kind of figured out what happened. I took off after him, and I said, hey, I let him know that wasn't very cool.
So, Nichole, I don't know if there's something in the water today or what's going on, but you've had multiple instances like this. By the way, there were more heated exchanges today on the Hill that we don't even have time to talk about, but they sort of took a backseat because of those two specific ones. Now, we did reach out to former Speaker McCarthy. We also reached out to Senator Mullin, have not gotten a response or a comment from either one of them yet, and also not sure if there are going to be any consequences. Tim Burchett says he's not filing any sort of ethics complaint or anything like that against the former speaker. So, we've seen tensions rise before. It just seems to have culminated today, and we just hope, we don't see repeats of this stuff moving forward here.
Yeah, certainly not. I'm not even sure what to say, Joe, except thank you. Thank you for that report. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.